What's going on, guys? I'm Chris Oberly, and welcome to the At the Table experience. Today we have a good friend of mine that I look up to. He has an awesome company, great effects, and nobody pronounces his name right, so I'm probably going to mess it up. Juan Miranda. Did I get it?
One of them. It's João.
Juan.
João.
Okay. It's so hard. So people call him. I call them How Miranda, but I guess I've never heard anybody pronounce his name correctly. So this is the first, and a first for you. It's your first lecture.
Yes, it's my first lecture. Yes, so, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah,
it's really a pleasure to be here with you.
And you came a ways to be here today, all the way from Portugal.
That's right. Yes.
So, and there's tons of great effects that you've released. Blackboard, Rejoins. Your newest effect is
Sketch with Julio Montoro.
Which, oh man, so good.
Yes.
So, but you're going to show a couple of the things that you've released in the past, but this is going to be all brand new stuff that you perform yourself.
Yes. So, all of the material that I'm going to explain to people is things that they could make at home very easily, like deck of cards, eggs, glasses, everyday objects. But most of the magic that I'll explain, I have done professionally for more than 15 years.
That's awesome.
Yes, so it will be the first time I'm going to reveal these methods for magicians.
I'm so excited. So we're going to dive straight into it. Let's go.
Yes, so, perfect. To start the card trick, must be always a card
perfect.
Trick. Yes. I would like to ask you to please shuffle the cards a little. Yes.
All right.
That's
good.
Perfect.
Can I cut?
Yes, you can cut. You can go wherever you want.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
Good enough?
Yes, perfect.
Yes, perfect. Please tell me, which cards are your favorite? Which four of a kind you like the most?
The sixes.
The sixes?
Yeah.
Any particular reason for the sixes or?
No.
No.
No, I just the number six.
My are the aces. Can you please take the aces?
Okay.
And you can examine them very well. They are somewhere over here. Yes, one more. Yes, one more. Yes, I want you to see that are really only for aces. It's very, very important. One more.
Super fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yes. No more aces in the deck.
No.
Correct?
Not at all.
Perfect. This is very important because normally people say that I use duplicate cards, or people normally say that magicians are always very fast with their hands.
Right.
Yes, you have heard that a lot of times. So I'll try to do something in the slow motion, okay?
Okay.
Using only the four aces, okay? Watch this. I only need to snap my fingers and the magic is done. One card, face down. One more, watch this. Like this. The ace of diamonds, face down. And finally, the ace of clubs, like this. But I wasn't honest with you, because honestly, I prefer the sixes as well.
Oh, so good.
Yes.
We're alike.
Normally, I hand the trick here, okay? But since normally people ask me, where are the aces? I tell them, okay? So, in fact, aces are in different places in the deck. One is over here, like this, the ace of diamonds. The other one over here. And now two more, watch the deck, and don't blink. Like this.
Wow.
And here.
That's great. I love it. I love the ending.
Thank you.
Full circle.
Yes, this is my version of the classic Twisting the Aces that Vernon invented. But I created this version because when we start to do some card magic, I think that at least the first effect should be very fast and very, very visual.
Right.
That's why I created this version. And so what happens here in probably less than a minute is a lot of magic.
Right.
Yes?
Yes.
Because the aces turn face down, one at a time without any special moves, very clearly. Then they transform into the four of a kind that the spectator freely chose. And then you make the aces appear in a very fast motion.
That's great.
Okay? So in less than a minute, you have a lot of magic. So people really, after they see this trick, they really want to see more.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah. And they would ask for more. I mean, the visual moments, it's just hit after hit.
Yes.
And everything. What do you call this?
It's my version of the Twisting the Aces.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
I call it Twisting the Aces with a twist.
Okay.
Okay, that's
awesome.
the name that
I love it. I love it.
So, I'll go through everything, okay? There are a lot of moves, but it's not that much difficult to perform, okay? First, I give the deck to the spectator to shuffle. I think it's important so that they don't think that the deck has any kind of special order or something. I think
Right.
it's important. And then I ask for their favorite four of a kind, okay? Which ones are favorite? You say the sixes. And then what I do, I say, I prefer the aces, okay? And if they say, I prefer the aces, you say, okay, that ones are my favorite as well. Which ones are your second favorites?
Right.
And you go from there,
Okay.
So basically what I do when I remove the aces one by one, I call the four of a kind that you chose.
Okay.
So very easily. So what does happen is this. In this case, I have two sixes, yes, over here. And what I do is very easy. With my middle finger of the right hand, I remove the six, okay? And since I have another six right there, I call it like this,
Really
okay?
easy.
Then I say, can you please remove the ace? Now I can see that I have another six. I call it like this, and I call it again, okay? So I call the four like this, depending on the positions that they are in the deck. So the aces, one more, yes, and one more, and the two more, okay?
Awesome.
So when I do this, you have the four of a kind right there on top, okay? That's the call, okay?
Okay.
So then, very easy. When I retrieve the aces, I think it's important for them to examine because they really see that there are only four cards. What does happen is this. You must place the ace of spades on top. It's very important. Then any red ace, then the ace of clubs, and then another red ace, okay?
Okay.
Like this. And you place them on top. While you ask, if the audience know exactly the pips, they know the cards. So you go like this. And you are going to spread the cards and do a break on the four aces and on the four cards on the left.
Okay.
Okay? So when you place all the cards together, you have actually a break,
Right.
just like this, with your pinky.
Okay.
Then what you are going to do as well, when you lift the 8 cards, you are going to add one more card.
Okay.
Like this, like this. So we are in this position. So let me tell you briefly. So here are the aces, 4 cards, and one more, which is actually in this position.
Okay.
Over
Perfect.
here, okay? So now what I do is this, I hold the deck with my left hand, and my left thumb places the ace right under, and it is my left hand that squares the ace right under the packet, okay? You are going to do the very same thing with the second one, but as soon as you square this ace, you are going to lift above the break,
Okay.
okay? Like this, and you lift above the break. So the cards are actually in here. And you do the same with the last ace. Okay? So you place the deck aside. Of course, you have here a different card with the 2 aces on top. Be very careful when you place the deck, or you can go something like this. You don't want, of course, that to happen.
Okay.
So you are starting in this position. You have 1 ace, the 4 of a kind that the spectator freely chose, and the red ace. Now you are going to do an Emsley count. Okay? How I do this is very easy. With your left thumb, you place the card like this to the right, yes? And you grab the whole block of cards like this with your right hand. And then, with your thumb, you separate all of the cards except the single ace. At the same time, you pull all the cards like this, okay? Giving the perfect illusion that one ace turned face down. I'll do it again. So we are in this position, and it's like this. People see 1 ace 2 times, but they don't see.
That
They don't
flew
see.
by me.
Yes, perfect. Now we are going to unscan your spread. Very easy. This is the effect, giving the illusion that 1 more ace turned face down. What I basically do is with my left hand, I pull this card to the back, to the left, this one as well, and then my thumb pushes here on top while you do this. Okay? Very, very easy. Okay, so it's like 1, 2, thumb, like this. This single ace you place over here.
So right now the aces, with the ace of hearts,
Yes.
has the block under it.
Yeah, correct? And you square everything together, like this. I like to show the ace a little glimpse, and then you do the scan spread once again. 1, 2, thumb, like this.
That's great.
And you place the ace right here, okay? So the block is over here. Then you square everything together, and you do the scan spread once again, showing that the 4 aces magically turn face down. Now, you don't move, okay? So you do the scan spread, you put all the cards together, and when you turn them face up, you do the scan you spread once again, and you place
Great.
it like this. And this image is very, very strong.
Yeah.
Okay, so once again, like this, Emsley. Yes. Scan you spread. Scan you spread. And scan you spread.
That's really good.
Everything together, and then they morphed into the cards.
This is- yeah.
Okay, so when I do the scan and spread this time, I hold the block over here, okay? So I have the 2 aces over here in the last 6, okay? So normally what I do is this. I count the 2 aces over here, I do a break like this, so I have the 4 sixes and the 2 aces over here, and then I need to grab the deck. And the justification is to help with the right hand, because it's not very normal to grab the deck like this.
Right.
So I do this in a very casual motion. I simply hold it like this, and I lift above the break.
It's easy.
Very easy.
And at this
okay?
point, they think it's over.
Yes, it's over. Normally, I end the trick like this. But if people start, or if I am in the mood to show where the aces are, I continue, like
Right.
I'm going to explain you now. Also, if you don't want to go like this, you can show. I'll show another way. Okay, you can simply call the cards like this when you spread, and when you grab the deck, you add this on the bottom. Okay,
Okay.
but it's as you wish.
Right.
So the cards are here. You place them in the middle, and then I need to, for the appearance that I showed you earlier, these 2 aces that I just placed on top must go to the bottom. And here, I don't like to do a double undercut.
Right.
It's not very logical, in my opinion, at this point, in this trick in particular.
Right.
So what I do is like a pass. I hold the break like this with my left hand. Here is the pinky, okay? And then I simply say, and the aces are somewhere in the middle. And when I do this, I basically,
'em-
secretly,
Yeah.
yes,
I'm on the bottom.
once again, so they are on top. Don't forget the other aces are here. I do a break and I say they are somewhere in the deck. It's very casual, no
Very
one
easy.
see a thing.
No.
Okay, so now the first ace appears like this. Okay? Yes. I invented this when I was about 12.
Really?
Yes, I was with a deck of cards, watching TV, and I don't know how, but this happened
Yeah.
by itself. And since then, I'm
That's
30
great.
now.
You were doing that at Magic Live when we were eating. You
Yes.
just did that, and I was like, what? Because it's not the traditional
Yes,
way.
yes,
do,
yes.
Do you do it off the bottom?
Yes, because I think that from bottom, people don't really see where the
Not
card
at
is
all.
coming from. You know,
No.
it's like, I think it's really
So
cool.
good.
Yes, and you can also decide if you want the card face down like this, or if you want the card face up, depending
Wow.
on the force that you apply to the
Right.
card. Okay, but I will explain briefly how this move works. So basically, you hold the deck like this, okay? And with your left hand, you place the bottom card, the bottom ace, a little bit to the right. Just a little bit, okay? And then you let the deck rest like this in your left hand. This will bevel the card, but you hide it with your index.
Okay.
Okay? Then what is going to happen is that very fast my hand is going to curl, and it's my middle finger. Actually, I'm in this position. Right now, people at home are thinking, oh, this is a very strange position.
Nah,
But
yeah.
when you do it fast, no one notices.
not at all.
Okay? And it is your middle finger that shoots the card. I'm going to do this in a fast motion. Okay? Here is ace.
It's great.
It's like this.
And depending on the pressure that you give,
Yes.
that depends if it goes face up or face down.
Yes, yes. If you don't apply too much pressure like this, the card goes face down. But if you apply a little bit of more force, the card
great.
goes face up. So you must really practice a lot
Right. To do that.
It's a kind of feeling, you know, when you do this. If it's like if you want to place it face down, don't do a lot of force. And if you want face up, just apply a little bit of more
Okay.
force. Okay. So this is the first ace. So I like this. I show it. I place it down on the table, and then the next one goes like this. It's very easy move. What I do simply is I lift about half of the deck like this, yes? And then my middle finger removes the card from the bottom, and it swivels like this.
Easy.
Very easy, yes. This is what is going to happen in fast motion, like this, okay? So, here and here, okay? Of course, fast, it's like this. It really looks like
Yeah.
the card shoots in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, Perfect. Now, the last two.
And the last two are on top.
Yes,
Okay.
like this, with a different card on top covering them. This one is very easy. It's like this. So basically what I did was placing my thumb over here and cutting the
peeling
cards
them
like
off,
this.
yeah.
Yes, it's very, very easy. Once again, like this. Perfect. Now the last phase, it's where I throw a double lift in the air, which is a little bit more difficult, but with practice. So here, then I lift the two aces, and I throw them to the air.
That's great.
And then I go like this, and I divide it like so. To make this, it's better if you hold the card like this with your thumb and middle finger in the bottom, and you press it a little, and then you throw it to the air with a little twist.
Okay.
And the card will remain,
Single.
yes, together.
Okay.
And then you go like this, and you separate.
That's great. Visual.
And this is the twisting the aces.
I love it.
With a twist.
I love it. I love it. A twist indeed. That's
Yes.
great.
Thank you. Any
I like
question
that.
about it or not?
No, I mean you're really good at explaining things, so
Great.
I think that's really good. I love the so when you approach a table, how do you what do you say? Like when you approach a table, I mean, do you say that you're a magician
Yes.
and you want to show them something?
Yes, yes, yes.
Or do you have
Yes.
like an opening line that you use?
Normally, I say that I'm a magician, I would like to show some magic, and then I say, can you please shuffle the cards? But it's very, very important when you approach a table that you are very confident. What I mean is, I've heard some friends of mine and magicians saying, oh, I went to a table and I approached them and they say they don't want to see magic. So what it really depends on your attitude,
Right.
okay? So one thing is go to a table and say, hello, I'm a magician, oh, can I show you some magic?
Right.
This doesn't
Not-
work like this. So what you must do is go with a lot of energy. It's very important. And you say, hello, in this case, I'm João Miranda, I'm a magician. I would like to show you some magic. Sir, please shuffle the
Right.
cards. Yes, I don't want to see you shuffle the cards.
Yeah.
And people are into it. They don't have time to respond.
Right. Yeah.
So normally they
Throw yourself out there. Yeah, that's great. I love it.
Yes, it's
Awesome.
the best thing in my opinion.
That's
Yes.
great. And real quick, we could talk about this later if you want. But Link's Magic, how long has that been around?
Link's Magic, it was about a year and a half, I think.
A year and a half.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
and now you are single. You're by yourself, and you started your own.
Correct. Yes, I launched Link's Magic with a friend of mine, but after a year and a half, I decided that I needed to end with Link's Magic.
Right.
So my partner went to and built his own company, and I went with my own company, which is my name, João Miranda.
Right.
So
Awesome.
yes, I had to make that decision.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
unfortunately, but it had to be made.
And you're doing a great at your releases. I mean, your latest effect. I mean, you said it's one of the best that you've done, and it's super visual. I really like it. I recommend it. I think it's great.
Thank you.
But yeah, let's move on to
Yes. Now,
to some other great stuff.
yes. Now I'll move over here because during the lecture I'm going to explain some close-up.
Okay.
And now I will perform a parlor or stage effect. Okay.
Perfect.
Normally I don't need any kind of assistant, so I'm going to introduce the effect right now. Okay.
Love it.
Yes, it's the kind of silk twag
Okay.
version. Okay?
Classic effect.
Yes, I'm going to perform as if right now the others is in front of me, etc. Okay. So, hello everyone. I'm going to explain you a great effect, but first allow me to make it happen. Okay. So over here, I have a silk like this, and I'm going to place it like this in my left hand. Okay, just like this. And after I place it, I only need to snap my fingers, and the silk have magically transformed into an egg.
Egg.
Do you like it, Chris?
I like that.
Yes?
Yes.
That's the trick. I know it's very easy. For magicians, it's very
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Yes, but actually, I have an app that actually with Siri, I'm going to explain exactly how the trick works.
Really?
Okay?
Okay.
Yes, it's very funny. So let me just connect it. Siri, can you please show to everyone right now how to make the silk twag trick right now, please? Okay?
Hello, magical friends.
Perfect, yes.
Welcome to the amazing world of magic. This is the explanation for the classic silk to egg trick. In order to perform the trick, you need an egg,
Yes, I have an egg.
a glass,
A glass over here. Perfect.
A towel.
A towel, I think, too. Yes, I have a towel. Yes.
A silk.
A silk. I don't know where the silk is, but... Yes?
The silk is inside the egg.
Oh. Yes, of
You
course.
don't need to be extremely clever to understand that the egg is fake. Here is how to perform the trick. Turn the egg around 180 degrees.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Like this.
Place the silk inside the right pocket.
The right pocket. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Now I will teach you a basic magic move. Place the egg into the left hand. The idea is to secretly hide the egg from the audience. Don't forget to make a natural pose and sexy.
Yes.
This is called palming. Now that you are a real master in the art of palming eggs, we are ready to begin. The initial preparation consists in placing the egg in an easy-to-access area.
Okay, easy to access. Yes.
Then remove the silk from the pocket and say, "Here I have a red silk."
Okay. Here I have a red silk.
A good and soft voice are very important to a good performance.
Here I have a red silk.
If the spectator doesn't believe that you are using a real silk, blow your nose and give it for examination to the nearest spectator.
Do you want to examine it, Chris?
No. It's okay.
Now that everyone believes you are using a real silk, remove the snot with your right hand.
Oh my God. Yes.
Move the silk in a fast and exaggerated way. This is called misdirection. Now in a natural and casual way, grab the fake egg from the place where you hid it before and palm it with your left hand.
Okay.
Don't stop waving the silk.
Yes. What now?
Now it's very easy. Just place the silk into the egg, not forgetting to always keep smiling to the audience.
Yes.
If you wish, go to your pocket and get some magical paper and throw them to the egg.
Magical paper. Invisible paper. Perfect. Yes.
Make a magical gesture, the one you like the most. Now you just need to show that you magically transformed the silk into an egg, and get ready to receive all the applauses from the audience.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank you
forget
very much.
that you can't show the other side of the egg, or
Of
you will
course.
reveal the secret hole.
Of course.
If the audience doesn't believe that the egg is real, remove the silk in a magical way.
So good.
Yes.
Prove that the egg is real, cracking into the glass you received.
That's so good.
Thank you.
Yes. That's awesome.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Classic.
Yes, it's a classic.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never seen Soak to Egg done in the same way as Vanishing Bandana, and I think the two mixed together
Yes.
is great.
Yes.
And I've never thought of that.
Yes, I like it. And the audience really goes crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, this routine, particularly from magicians, is a little bit obvious because everyone knows more or less exactly what is happening. But for lay people, this trick absolutely kills.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've
that's
been
great
performing this trick
reactions.
since I'm 15, I think. So yes.
And a lot of people just have, I have one of those, and it's just sitting in my drawer. I'm gonna have to take it out again.
Yes, I think so. I think
so.
so. Yes, I think it's fine. I brought some eggs from Portugal.
Yeah,
I know
nice.
that you guys have eggs as well here, but I brought, so I'm going to explain exactly how this works. So you'll just need one, of course, a real egg and a fake egg, just in case magicians don't know. But I think they do.
Right.
Yes. And you'll also need a thumb tip and a silk. I use a diamond cut silk because it fits very well inside, okay? I always use a Vernet thumb tip because in my opinion these are the best, okay? A Vernet thumb tip, the silk, and in my case I like to use stickers. I make this in a graphic shop but people at home can very easily make just paint a little bit
Yeah.
of paper and place double sticky tape if they don't want to make this in a print shop.
Okay.
Okay. And also, when I travel, I always use this kind of glasses. But the great thing about it is that it breaks into pieces. Okay. Because usually I carried glasses, real glass, and it broke several times. In my briefcase, even if I'm careful, it really breaks.
Right.
And this is very durable. Okay, this is extremely durable. You can find these very easily online, I
Yeah.
think. Yes, and they always
Oh,
they
easy.
pack like this, so it's very fine. Also, it's very very lightweight, and it's very big. So it's very important when you perform this trick that you always use a big glass
Mm-hmm.
like this. Okay. So the preparation and the voiceover guides you, of course, through everything.
Right.
Regarding the voiceover, I think a lot of musicians are probably thinking, when can I get the voiceover, etc. It's very easy. If you go to a website called Fiverr, I don't know if you've heard about it.
Yeah, I've heard of
yes?
Fiverr, yeah.
It's Fiverr.com. You can get a lot of voiceovers in there. It's
okay.
very cheap.
Okay.
So if you search for Siri and you just make your own routine,
Right.
and 2 days later for $5 or something like that,
Easy.
you have the voiceover
Yeah.
ready to go. Okay. So the preparation in my case is this. I take a sticker and I place it in my real egg like this. Okay, just like this. And I place this in my left pocket. Of course, you must be careful not to smash it.
Right.
Also with the fake one, okay? And you have the thumb tip in your right pocket with the silk, okay? Now some people might be wondering, why the voiceover mentioned the towel? Yes, it's very easy. I don't always break eggs very easily, okay? Sometimes I make a mess, okay? So I want to make sure that as soon as I perform the trick, I have a towel ready for me.
Right.
Okay. So it justifies the using, okay, of
Right.
it. So it's very very easy. So I'm going to explain the routine, but it's most self-explanatory, I think. At the beginning, of course, when you are going to remove the silk, you are going to palm the fake egg. Okay. Of course, you must first show the silk. You basically place both hands in their pockets, saying, "I have somewhere here a silk." You place both hands, remove this, and then remove this, the fake egg. You place it inside, very easy, blah, blah, blah. You place it and you show that you transform the silk into an egg, okay? That's it, okay. Then the voiceover starts, you show like this, and you place the silk like this in your right pocket, and the fake egg in your left pocket, and that's it, okay? Then what does happen is that when you are going to retrieve the silk, you are going to insert your thumb tip, which I just did, okay? So I just placed the thumb tip over here with the silk, and I remove the real egg, of course. Yes? Well, this is a fake one. Like this. So here is the thumb tip over here, and then the voiceover starts. I start to place the silk inside the thumb tip. So I'm basically holding everything just like this, okay? So I have the thumb tip and I have the egg, okay? So normally I place the thumb tip in front of the egg. So I place everything like this, and then the voiceover says, don't forget to smile to the audience. This was made on purpose, because when you say don't forget to smile, and when you pass from this position to this one, the audience looks at you. So it gives the perfect misdirection to place your thumb inside the fake thumb, okay? So you are like this, and the voice says, if you want to go to your pocket, grab some magical paper. So you have here your thumb tip, you're here. Normally I didn't place, I just say invisible paper, and that's it. And of course, here is a real egg. Then you just need to remove this sticker. I think this is very magical. Okay, like this, remove it.
And that gets a big reaction.
Yes, and then
do that.
you break, of course, the egg just like this into the glass, and that's it. It's very easy.
That's great.
Yes, thank you.
And that's the reason you have the towel.
Yes, right now I messed a little bit.
Right.
Okay, so if I want to do a card trick, I don't want to be. So I have the towel, I wash my hands like this, and that's it.
And do you do this as an opener for your?
Normally, no.
It's somewhere in.
Yes, when I normally start, I do some card manipulations, okay? Then I do a trick where I talk a little bit. And then I do this, because in this trick people rest, because I do a trick where I talk, and then people do see a
Right.
trick like this.
And I think when you go along with Siri, you can concentrate on your performance a lot more.
Yes.
And stuff, because she's telling you what to do.
Of
and-
course. It
and
helps a
everything
lot.
like that. Yeah. So
Yes,
and
yes,
it gets
yes.
great reactions. I've done it in my show before, and it gets a really good reaction.
Yes,
I
I really
like that
like
a lot. And
Yes,
the fact that
yes,
you have
yes.
Siri
Yes.
is great too.
Regarding the fake eggs, it's very easy to find online. If you search for silk to egg tricks, and that's it. You can
Right.
find very easily, either in brown or white, depending on the type
Right.
of eggs.
That's
because
great.
in Portugal, we only have brown eggs.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
Here I've heard about purple even.
Yeah. Well,
But-
normally we just have the white. I mean, brown are kind of rare.
Yes,
I mean,
yes, yes.
Not a lot of people have brown eggs.
Yes.
But this is great. I love
That's
it,
it.
man. This is
Yes.
great lecture
Thank you
so
very
far.
much. Thank you. Now I'm going to show you my version of the card at any number, which I particularly really like. I was inspired by my friend Dani Ortiz, but I have a lot of things, new things I think into it. Can you please shuffle the cards, first of all? Yes. So it's totally impromptu. Totally impromptu.
Wow. Okay.
Perfect. Okay. And from all of these cards, I want you to simply remove one and show to everyone at home the card that you chose. Okay? Yes, you can show. Yes. Perfect?
Yes.
Chris, please tell me stop, please.
Stop.
Okay, place it there very clearly. Now, Chris, please tell me any number between 1 and 52.
18.
18, any particular reason or
My favorite number.
your favorite?
Yes.
Great. Can you please count to the 18th card?
Come on.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
18. You could have chosen any number, the 35, the 40, the number 1, or even the 52.
Like-
Yes, that's
Yeah.
yes?
Yeah. Come on.
Yes.
I really like this. This is
Yes.
really good.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Yes. I've put a lot of work into
Yeah.
this card at any number.
I like that. You
I
have
will
to
show
tell
you.
me.
Yes, of course.
Actually,
Pleasure.
don't teach it. Just tell me. No. Let's tell everybody.
So, first of all, I can honestly place the card at any position that you say, which is really cool, with the pass. But I have some psychology around it. Of course, I was inspired by my great friend Dani Ortiz, but I have a few things into it. That's why I'm explaining it in the
Okay.
lecture. Okay? So, the first thing is this. When I tell you to pick a card, I'm going to count 19 cards, and then I'm going to place your card in the 20th position. Okay? How do I do this? Watch my hands. I'm going to do like this. So, while I talk, I say, from all of these cards, I want you to please take any card that you want.
Great.
Done. Here are 19 cards. Okay? So once again, I do this. Here, while I say, from all of these cards, I want you please to remove any card that you like. You can take, and watch what happens. I have here 19, and in my mind, I have a break in this card. So when I place the 19 cards, I'm going to do this again. So it's like 5, 8, 10, 13, 16, 19. I have a break. It's not a break, but in my mind. This is when I want to place the card. So I spread the cards like this, so you don't remove from this pile. So you can take. And when I square the cards, I do a break. So here I have 19 cards, and I do a break. So please tell me stop.
Stop.
I force you, and I'm going to place your card in the 20th position. Now tell me any number other than the 18.
Let's say 25.
25, very easy. It's in the 20th. So what I do, I turn the deck face up, and I tell, you could have chosen any of these cards. But I was very fast. I actually had a break on 5 cards. Because if the card is in the 20th and you say 25, I need to place 5 cards from the bottom to the top.
Right, right.
So what I do is this. Done. It's very
And you have
fast.
a break.
Yes. Here, here.
Easy.
I'm going to exaggerate a little so you can see. So here, here, like this. So you must train a lot to count the cards very visually and go into your mind, 5, 10, I do this very fast.
Right.
So in this case, you say 25, I do this, break, and then I hold the deck like this, and then when I make the question, why did you choose that number? I'm going to do a pass like this, okay? But it's done in this motion, so people can't really see what I've done.
Right.
Okay? So that's basically it. Now, for example, so I count in the 25. Now, let's say that someone tells me the 52. It happened, really.
All right.
So, for example, by the way, Chris, can you take another card? So, yes.
Let's do this one.
Okay. Yes. Perfect. Let's place the actual face up so everyone can see. Yes, the ace of clubs in the 20th position. Yes, right there. So what I do if people tell me the 52, it happened a lot, actually. Normally, after if you do the trick twice, which you shouldn't, of course, people, oh, now I'll screw up with the magician. I'll say 52. And it's the same for me.
Right.
So what I do is this. I count 5, 8, 10, 13, 16, 19, and then I call the card.
Ah, to the bottom.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I call, and while I say, you could have picked any number, why did it show the bottom card? And then I pause and then I make this question. So if it shows the 52, the deck has 52 cards, it should be on the bottom.
Right.
And you just turn the deck around, and that's it.
That's great.
Okay? Now, if people tell me, for example, the 47, yes?
Right.
They could say, very easy. Let's use the ace of clubs as example. I'm going to place in the 20th position. So it's 5, 8, 10, 13, 16, 19, 20th, okay? It's the same thing. So I count the cards until I reach my card, the 20th, I call it, and then I spread the deck and I say, so you said the 47, this is the 52, this is the 51, 50, 49, 48, this is the 57. I'm going to square the cards. I don't want to touch the deck. And I placed it, okay?
Great.
So I'm going to explain again so the camera can see. Let me place it on the 20th position once again, like this. So if people say the 47 or 48, I go like this. I call the card, just like this. And then I say, this is the 52. I'm going to turn face down. 50, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 47. And then I place the card just like this, okay? And
Easy.
when I square, I say, I don't want to touch the deck. It's better if you count it from the bottom, because you said the 47. And then they go, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47.
47. Wow.
Yes.
Have you had people name 20?
Yes, several
Yeah.
times.
And that's a miracle.
Yes.
And yeah.
So that's basically it.
So can we do the? I'm going to name 46. So I, just at speed, can you just show?
Yes, sure, of course. So from all of these cards, yes, I want you to simply remove any card that you like.
So we'll do this.
Yes,
Okay.
perfect. Please tell me stop.
Stop.
Perfect. You place it over there. Yes. So tell me any number.
46.
46. Really? From all of these cards, you could have chosen any like this, but you chose the 46. So this one is the 52, the 51, the 50, 49. This is the 48. This is the 47. This is actually the 46. But I don't want to touch the deck.
So good.
Do you want me to count from the top or from the bottom?
Let's go from the bottom.
From the bottom. And when they reach the card will be, so it's 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46.
Great. Easy.
Yes. Yes.
Very easy.
Also, I have another version which is kind of like of any card at any number. I'm going to perform it for you,
Okay.
okay? Please tell me any card. Name me any card.
6 of spades.
6 of spades, yes? If we go through the cards, we know where your card is. But from the moment we shuffle, no one knows exactly where the 6 of spades is, yes? It could be this or even this, yes? Now, I want you to please tell me any number that you like between 1 and 52.
Let's do 25.
25. Any particular reason for having chosen 25?
No.
Or it was the first number that popped into your mind?
This is a number that popped.
So you said the card, which was the...
It was the 6 of spades.
And 25.
25.
Yes, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
The 6 of spades.
Oh, I missed. I missed by one.
It's okay.
Yes, I missed by one. Sorry. But normally I don't miss. But
Yeah.
I'll explain exactly what happened, okay?
Okay.
I probably have counted one card more,
Right.
which I actually shouldn't, okay? So what I do is this. Name any card?
Let's do Ace of Hearts.
Ace of Hearts. So I go like this and I say, here's Ace of Hearts. But if we shuffle, we don't know where the card is. So basically the card now is on top, okay? So I say, so your card, the Ace of Hearts, is here. But from the moment we shuffled, it will be on the bottom, on the top, or in the middle.
Right.
And I'm controlling the card on the top. It's very easy. So when I shuffle, I'm holding like this, okay? The card, and I shuffle the other cards So it's here. I shuffle the other cards and I'm holding it like this, okay? So in fact, the card is always on top of the deck, okay? Then I place it in the bottom, so I control it to the bottom, okay? And then I count 19 cards, again, while I say, from all of these cards, so I'm counting, so it's like 5, 8, 10, 13, 16, 19, and then with my left fingers, I place the card like this, and I close everything.
It's great.
So it's now in 20th position.
Yeah.
So if you tell me 30, I go like, oh, you could have told me any of this. I count to 10, I do the pass like this, and now the card's in the 30 position.
That's great.
So that's it.
I love it.
Thank you.
That's really good.
Yes.
I love any card at any numbers.
Yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
going to definitely use that.
Thank you.
That's great.
Great to hear that.
I love it.
Do you have any question about it?
No. I love that you have different versions for different things and everything. I really like that
Great.
a lot.
Thank
So,
you. Yes.
awesome. There's so many things that you guys are learning here. You guys are learning parlor stuff, close-up stuff, and I think there's something for everyone.
Yes, I think the same.
Stuff. So,
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
All right, let's learn some more.
Yes. Now let's go into a parlor or stage
Okay.
effect. Okay. May I please borrow your phone? Is that okay to you?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's brand new.
Brand new.
Yes.
Great. It's the
This is
iPhone 7.
yeah.
Oh, yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, it's nice.
Smaller.
Yes. Now, I've heard something very interesting on the internet, okay? I've heard that if we place a phone inside of a silk like this, and if we turn it around very fast, we can actually make time change. It's very strange, but
Really?
I try it with your phone.
Okay.
Okay? Let's try it. I also have somewhere over here, oh, here it is, yes, a rope like this that I'm going to tie the silk with, okay?
Okay.
So it was very expensive.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I'm glad it's
careful.
not mine, but let's try the experience, okay? Let's try. So, you can actually feel it. You can feel the phone. Yes,
in
really
there.
in there. Yes? Now let's try it out. So, if I go like this very fast, the time will actually change. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Let's try this. So, let's try to...
Oh.
No, sorry. I'll try it again. Okay, sorry. So it's like it's like. You have another phone. It's not working very well with this one.
No.
You don't. You don't actually have.
No.
Oh, that's a pity. Okay, let's use another. Does anyone in the studio here have a phone that I could borrow? No. I can see you are very anxious.
I am very. I
That's
just
it,
got-
Chris. That's done.
That's not.
Let's end the lecture right here. But I'm your friend, okay? So I actually have a gift for you, okay? I do actually have a gift for you. Because I've heard that some ships may actually people much more, you know?
You think that's gonna? I'm gonna forgive you by you?
I
giving
think
me-
so. You can have it. It's for you. And you can start by opening perhaps the top.
I mean, I appreciate the
Yes.
present.
Yes, I've also read on the internet that when people hit Pringle chips, they forget of the bad things. So, yes, you can open, please. You can open. And show to the camera exactly what you find inside.
Pringles.
Chips, of course, Pringles. What you expect. May I have one? Thank you very much. I hope this make you forget about the trick, but
It's not. Not making me forget at all.
no,
Nope.
that's a shame. No, I won't be as like this with you, okay? Can you please pour everything that is inside very
here?
magically into? Yes. Oh, there is something. May I?
What?
With only 2 fingers. Like this. It really looks like your phone, probably.
That
Can you
does.
please check?
Sealed.
Sealed inside the Pringles can and gone from the.
That's my phone.
Yes, that's it.
Wow.
Magic.
That's great.
Yes. Great.
The can
Great.
was sealed.
The can was sealed.
And this was
yes.
sealed.
I'm going to explain exactly how
Yes,
this
please.
happened. Artur, can you grab the soup for me? Don't you mind? Behind. So, I'm just going to take the can. This is where the secret is, okay? there will be a video in a few seconds that people will see how to prepare the can. But basically, the way this works, thank you very much. The way this works is at the bottom, basically comes off. But you can see a thing. You can really close play attention. It's impossible.
No, you can't.
Yes, and it's really firmly in there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, if we twist the bottom like this, if we twist it, okay, I would like a close-up shot on this so people can see. Perfect. Yes. So if you twist like this and you pull, actually this is the bottom. Okay, it actually fits with pressure like this inside. Okay. This is the first part of the trick. People can actually use normal, brand new Pringles can, but what I actually also do, I made some stickers like this. So I can actually peel this off and I stick it around on top. But if people want, it's very easy, just buy a new Pringles can each time they perform. And now it's going to roll up a small video where people can actually see, because this is CNC machined. Okay. But in order for people to make this at home very easily, now it's going to roll up a small video. Let's take a look.
Now let's take a close look at how to prepare the bottom of your Pringles can, just in case you don't want to have the trouble of making a specially made CNC part just for it. So you'll need a Pringles can, you'll need in this case a Gorilla Glue or Super Glue. It's very important that you use a strong glue, it's very important. We'll also need actually any kind of bottle that fits in the bottom of the Pringles can, as I'm going to show you just a moment. So my best advice is to simply go shopping with a Pringles can that is actually bottomless. So you can see exactly which kind of bottle has a tight fit into the bottom of the Pringles can. In this case I simply use a varnish. I just found one at Leroy Merlin. It's a very common shop here in Europe. It's from the brand Lake One. But as I told you just need to go to a drugstore with the Pringles can and see which type of bottle fits the best. You also are going to need an X-Acto knife. So these are the things that you are going to need in order to prepare the can. Let's take a closer look. So now, first of all, you are going to lay down like this, and you are going to make the best seam possible using the X-Acto knife around all of this area. So you must be really precise, and I do strongly suggest you that you use the best X-Acto knife that you can buy. So this cut is the best cut possible. So this is the first thing that we must do. So that is why you must be really patient about this. Almost you can see it going through right now. So the best is to continue a little bit more. You can see it starting like that to go into the cardboard. Okay, we're almost there. Almost. Perfect. Can continue just like this. After this, of course, you should place all of the chips into a bag or into a bowl, as you prefer. Just like this, put it aside. So you end up with this, okay? It's really well cut. Now it's also very important that you grab, for example, a red marker, because if you don't do a straight line, you can use a red marker to fill all of this cardboard, okay? So it stays actually red. Now, after this, you must place this aside, and as I said, you go to a drugstore and see which type of can fits inside. In this case, yes, in fact, this can, as you can see, really has a tight fit. So this is very important. This tight fit is important because it's what we're going to make pressure in just a moment. So the next thing you must do is, once again, grab the X-Acto knife and cut about ½ an inch of the product itself. In this case, this is wood special material, a wood varnish actually. So you punch it like this. You do several like this until you can actually place the X-Acto knife there, and you cut. It doesn't need to be precise as the Pringles bottom. Just continue around, just like this. Okay. Now through the other end, which is somewhere here. And continue like that all the way around. So as I said, it doesn't really need to be precise. So now what is going to happen, you are going to grab the super glue and you are going to apply into the bottom like this. I honestly prefer to use a pencil for this matter, because I think that it's the best super glue. This is the of the brand Loctite. I think it's really the best one for this. So now you must center the best as you can with your fingers, just like so, like this, and hold really, really tight. Turn this like so and press. I do suggest that you leave this in this position for about 2 hours, so you make 100% sure that everything is really, really dry. Okay, just a little bit more. Okay, so this is only so that you get actually the idea. Okay, so what does happen as soon as you place the phone inside, like you're going to see in the explanation, you simply grab this and apply it and twist it like so, and this really stays extremely well fit, just like so, and you can continue with the rest of the trick.
So that's basically it. So people can actually place this, like I just explained on the video. And then, of course, you have the chips, which I'm going to place, like here. Okay. Once you place the chip, it's very important that you actually see the space that is left for the phone. Normally, I ask for the iPhone 6. I never ask for the plus size,
right,
or it won't fit into the Pringles can. Okay. So you place the sticker because it's a brand new can that people can use, and like this. So you just turn it around, and you pull it like this, and you have the bag opened, just like this. Okay, with the bottom to the side, of course, inside of a briefcase. Okay, that's it. So, regarding the vanish of the phone, I'm going to explain exactly now what I did. It's very, very easy. So inside, people can actually make this. I have basically 2 silks, and inside is, in my case, an aluminum phone. It was CNC machined, but people can simply place a block of wood inside. It's very easy. Or something firm, or even a dummy phone they can buy in some shops, very cheap.
Right.
And they only need to sew 2 silks together, and that's it. Okay. In my case, I place aluminum because I do this trick a lot of times, and sometimes I smash it with a hammer, but people don't actually need to do that. But that's it. So basically, what happens is this. You need some slack in your sleeve, it's very important, okay? And you are going to place the silk like this on top of your left hand, okay? The block right here is on top of the hand. My hand is like this, and the block is like this. So, I ask for the phone. While I ask, once again, a little bit of misdirection, how much money did it cost or something like that? Do you have it for how long do you have the phone? And what I basically do, without the silk, is simply placing it inside my sleeve, and that's it. Okay, I do this very, very fast. So it's like this, I place it, and then I pass it to my hand, and people can actually feel the phone. Yes, and you can here. Yes, here it is. You place the rope, blah 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 blah. If you don't want to throw like I just did, you can even make it vanish, like, okay. Later on, if you want. So, like this, and what I do when I'm going to grab the rope to tie the silk is this. I I rest like this. Okay. So here is the phone. I remove it. When I'm going to get the rope, when I place it inside of the bag, just like this, and I grab the rope. Okay.
Okay.
So we are just prepared for the next phase. You can place the rope around the silk. You can smash it like this. People will start to go crazy. What is this guy is crazy? What is he doing with my phone, etc. And then you can even or throw the silk like this, like I need another phone, and people start laughing.
Right.
Or you can simply grab a corner and like this is also very, very magical, and the phone is gone.
love that.
Okay. Now, what I do, when I go to my case to place everything in there, what I simply do is this, very easy. So I take the bottom like this, okay? I place it and I squeeze a little like this, okay? And that's it. So the trick is basically done. When they remove everything, then find their phone inside. You can also use different Pringles can, like 2 more, and do the magician's choice. Okay, you can do whatever you want. This is very, very nice. I do this for a lot of years as
I
well.
love that.
Yes,
That's really good.
that's it.
I was really mad at you for a little bit.
Yes, you should.
That's great.
Yes, I'm a friend.
So some of the reactions that you get from that, I'm sure is just
Yes.
ridiculous.
Yes, yes, because it uses a phone. It's also, you know, it's like it's a modern approach to an old classic. So I
It's
think
really
it's fun.
good. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Awesome. We're not even halfway.
That's
This
right.
is good.
That's right.
A lot of great stuff.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let's move on.
Let's move on. I'm going to show this trick which I call perfect coincidence. The first time I saw this, a version of this trick was when I was in Belgium having dinner with Dani Ortiz. And he blew me totally away with this kind of effect that I'm going to show you. And I was totally crazy with this method. Of course, I can't reveal it because it's Dani method. But then I came up with my own method to the same effect, I should say.
Awesome.
Okay, which is the one I'm going to show you right now. Okay? Can you please give these cards overhand shovel?
Yep.
Perfect. Yes. So the cards are of course different. It's very important that people see that the cards are in fact all different. Yes? All of them. All of them. Yes?
Yes.
Perfect. What I'm going to ask you in just a second is to go under the table, okay, and place some cards on the top of the deck, some cards on the bottom, but I'm going to explain you everything, okay? Can you please place the deck under the table?
Okay.
And place a few cards from the bottom to top, like 3, 4, 5, or even 6 cards from the bottom to the top,
Okay.
okay? Now, I want you to take 2 cards from top to bottom or from bottom to top. It's up to you.
Okay.
Now I want you to reverse any card in the middle. But before you do that, you can even go really into the middle of the deck, reverse any card in there, or you can take the top card, place it in the middle, the best as you can, in the middle, or you can even take the bottom card, turn it around and place it in the middle. It's totally up to you. So we'll have a card that is actually reversed in the
Done.
middle of the deck.
Got it.
Got it. Great. Yes? I believe, Chris, I'm not sure, but I believe that the card that you turned around is the 8 of spades. I think.
Really?
Yes. 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 Right over here. Yes. The 8 of spades is, as you can see, it's actually the only card reversed in
What?
the deck.
So confused.
Yes. So when I saw Dani's version, I was totally in love with this plot, where the spectator can actually move any card from the top, from the bottom. He can do wherever he wants, reverse any card, and the magician gets the prediction. So I really like this trick,
Yeah, I
especially
like
for
that.
magicians.
Yeah.
I don't do this for laymen, it's more for magicians.
Right.
So I'm going to explain exactly how this works, okay? Because somewhere over here is actually a card reversed. Let me, oh, here it is. This was actually the card that reversed. So I am going to explain you what I created here. First of all, this deck is treated with rough and smooth, okay? The spray. It's treated on the face only. So, what happens when you actually reverse a card, since it has rough and smooth on the face, it will actually adhere.
Okay.
Adhere, it's adhere that says adhere.
Yeah, adhere, yeah.
Adhere. So it'll adhere. So the card is actually hidden over here. Okay? So what I do is this. And the advantage of this trick is that the spectator can really shuffle the cards. In other versions, you can't really shuffle. The deck must be prepared. Not in this one, of course, except the rough and smooth, of course. And you need the card that you are going to force, your prediction. The 8 of spades is totally normal, okay?
I thought it wasn't.
No?
Yeah,
Yes?
yeah. That's so good.
Yes,
What?
it's a normal card. So it doesn't have any rough and smooth. So, once again, rough and smooth only on the face, and any card. Of course, you must remove the 8 of spades from the deck, because here is not any 8 of spades, okay? It's very important. So, what I do is this. The card is over here. You can shuffle a little bit, please, for me. And the trick is basically automatic. It's very, very easy.
Self-working. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, what I say is this. Let's see if the cards are really well shuffled. Yes, they are really well shuffled. When I find the 8 of spades, what I'm going to do right now is to cull the card, okay? So, what I'm going to do is simply cull the card. So, the card is over here, like this, and I simply cull it, like this, and place it on top of the deck, while I show that the cards are in fact all different. So the card is on top. Then I need to reverse this card. This is not a very normal move, but I do this while I talk, and the intention is not anymore in the deck, so it's fine for me, it works well. What I do, simply to reverse this card, is I do a break on the top card, like this, with my right thumb, okay? If we could have a close-up shot on here, that's perfect, yes. So we have a break. Then I remove some cards from the bottom, a middle, some cards, and place on top, like this, and then I cut to the break. So now we have the full deck, and the card is actually reversed. Easy? Yes?
Yep.
Perfect.
Very.
Now, what I say is this. Now, under the table, I'm going to ask you to pass some cards from the bottom to the top, and when I say this, I remove 3 cards or 4, and I place like this, while I explain, okay?
Okay.
So the 8 of spades is actually over here. So when I say, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to place some cards on top, some cards in the bottom. So this is the preparation,
Yeah.
okay? So now, what happens is this. I start by saying, please remove some cards from the bottom to the top, like 3 or 4 or 5, and you do it, like this, and you place. Now I say, please place any card from the top, from the bottom, or any card in the middle, and reverse it in the middle of the deck, the best as you can. And I say the best as you can. Why? I don't want people to reverse and place it next to my card. I like it to be a little bit far. That's
Right.
why I say place it really in the middle. So someone goes into the middle, for example, like this, and reverse the card. Yes? Perfect. As soon, in this case it was a 7 of hearts, doesn't matter, so it will adhere to the other card, of course. And then I say, your card was the 8 of spades. Now, since I asked you to really place the card in the middle, won't be very normal if the cards were near the top.
Right.
So what I simply do, first I reveal the card, I believe your card was the 8 of spades. And people, well, how does he know? You know?
Right.
So what I simply do, I grab some cards from the bottom, very few cards, and I place them on top. So the card is more near to the middle. And then I simply spread like this, the deck,
Really good.
and the card is there.
Easy.
It's perfect coincidence.
Yeah. That's awesome. So if somebody wants to get roughing spray, where would they go to get?
Yes, to any magic
Any
shop,
magic shop.
roughing fluid.
Okay.
Yes, it's very easy to find out.
And so would they lay down all the cards on the table and just give it one spray?
Yes,
or?
yes. You must place it several inches away, so you don't want to be very near the card, otherwise it will have a lot of liquid and you are going to ruin the cards totally. So like this far, it's more than enough. I place them, normally I place a cardboard, and it's better if you place it outside.
Right.
Okay, it's better if you can, if it's not raining or...
Right.
of course. So you spray it. It's very easy.
Okay.
Yes.
So they spray these cards, and then they get one card
Yes.
that they want to you
Yes.
know, use for the reveal
Yes,
and
yes,
take
yes.
it out. Don't forget to take it out of the deck, because then
Yes, that's only preparation. So when you open a brand new deck of cards, remove any card, place it aside, rough and smooth only on the face. It's on the face,
Right.
because they stick together like this, and that's it.
it's easy.
Very easy
Doesn't
and very
take very
nice.
long to do. Yeah.
Yes, the great thing about this is that the magician doesn't touch the deck,
Right.
other than by showing that the cards are all different. from that moment to the end, the spectator does everything. That's why I really like this plot.
Yeah, and I love the options too. You give them so many options, take it from the top or the bottom or the middle or whatever. So I like that.
I was inspired by Juan Tamariz and Dani Ortiz to create this version.
That's great.
Yes.
I love it. Fooled me. So
Great.
Awesome. So let's move on.
To a stage
So
effect.
good. Awesome. I love the stage stuff.
Yes, yes, to a stage 1. I'm doing this trick since I am 9.
Really?
Yes, it's nice because it's totally impromptu. So I would like to ask your help, and Artur, can you help me, please?
Okay.
Also as well. So let's be right over here. Okay.
It's gonna fool me back.
Yes, Artur, you can play. Can be right over here.
Over here?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You are.
I'm good?
Perfect. Yes. Artur, can you please remove your jacket? Basically, what I'm going to do is to check if his jacket is good or not.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, what does it say here?
Christmas?
Christmas and made in China.
China. Yes.
So let's see if this is going to pass the test. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Please, Artur, can you hold the right part of the jacket with your left hand? Yes. And the left part of the jacket with your that hand. Perfect. I can see you are a professional. Yes.
Yes.
Since I can ruin actually the jacket with this knife, yes, because this knife is real, Chris. Can you
Looks
please
real.
place your index? Which end use the less?
My left.
Which, just a little bit of blood, so everyone can see at home that the blade is real.
I don't
okay?
have insurance.
No, it's just kidding. Just
Okay.
kidding. I'm not stupid. Okay. Perfect. So let's turn it this way. So let's see if I'm going to ruin the jacket or not. Let's get a close-up shot on here so everyone can actually see that almost the knife is actually almost passing through. That's right? Yes. But since I could really damage your jacket, I don't want you to feel bad about it. So I'm going to use this piece of newspaper, okay? Like this. So, first of all, since we are in show business, everyone can look actually to the front, please. To the front. Perfect. So, let's try, okay? Doesn't look good, does it? Doesn't look
No.
good at all. Let's try. Let's try. It's tough jacket. Okay, I think it went through a little bit over here. Yes,
Just a little.
just a little. Now a little bit more to go. Yes. The cable part. It's difficult. Almost. Almost. Yes. Yes. Wow.
Glad you didn't
That's
use mine.
it. Now let's just place some tape and you can go like this with your jacket home. Just not certain. Of course, I'm not full, I'm not crazy. This was only an illusion because as you can see, the jacket is totally as new. You can see it doesn't have any slits. Thank you very much for your help.
Wow.
That's it.
That was
So I'm going to explain. Now you can leave the check because I'm going to explain how it works. So it is. Now you can be here, please. You can help me. Yes, it's easier. So can you hold it, please? Yes. So it's very easy. Okay. There are several versions that use special knives, and what I like about this is that you can use any knife and a real jacket, newspaper. Everything is real. Even I am real. Everything is real. Okay. So also, when you perform the trick, make sure that the blade, the cable of the knife is of like red or blue, because if you are wearing black and this is black, people won't see it from a very far distance.
Right.
So it's very important that the color is different from the one that you are
Right,
using.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, can you please hold the jacket like this, and you can hold this tip like this. Perfect. So what has happened is this. First, I really place it like this, so people can really see it almost going through. This image is very important. And now the concentrations of you guys are here, the spectators are looking here. And then what I say is this is show business. Please look to the audience and smile. And they do, and the audience look at them. It's where I do the secret move. The secret move is very, very easy. You just take the knife and place it like this, at the same time that you go like this to the left, and you do this with your index finger. Okay? So people really think that the blade is actually almost penetrating the jacket, but now we know that it is over here hidden, okay?
So so can you do that move
Yes,
one more
of course,
time?
yes.
Just facing, here, I'm gonna let go.
Yes.
Just,
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So imagine that the jacket is over here.
so this will be the jacket.
This will be the line
Top
of the jacket. Yes. So I say, please look to the front. And then I punch it with my index and the
Easy.
It's very easy. Yes, it's extremely easy and it works very well. So, once again, I'm going to show you the move like this. I show the knife. Please look to the front. It's very important. Okay? And
Wow.
it's done. Okay? So the only thing I must do now is to grab the handle. Yes? So I grab the handle like this through the fabric. Okay?
That looks good.
Yes, and then I do this, and I show the tip. And it's very important that you really show the blade like this to the audience, because the lights of the stage are going to shine. If you go like this, people from the front cannot
Can't see it.
because of the line of vision. So you must go like this. And also, it's very important that they see that the knife is really in the middle of the jacket. It's not on the top or protruding even from the bottom, okay? So, like this, of course, I can remove the knife very easily, but I pretend that it's very difficult, of course. And like this, and I remove it. One thing that the people at home could do eventually is to grab an elastic, okay, and place it over here in this part on the cable. So you can actually hold the knife right there, and the magician can remove both ends. I think it
cool.
helps. Also, you can have a piece of fabric or wool, I think, yes, in your jacket, and you palm it like if you were removing some fabric. You know what I mean? So everything that you can actually add enhances the whole illusion.
That's great.
Also, another thing that you can do after you remove the knife is to grab some tape, some black gaffer's tape, yes, and place it around here, so it will hold in place, and then you give it a jacket and say, you can put it on, it's done the trick. And they will put it
I like
with
that.
this in the back, protruding, you
like
know,
that.
and everyone will laugh very, very hard
That's
because
really
of
good.
this, and then remove it very, very easily, and then the jacket is totally restored.
I love that.
Yes, thank you.
Knife through jacket.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks.
I love it.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
All right, so before we get started onto your next effect, I want to talk about what got you into magic. So you've been, I mean, throughout the lecture, you've been saying you created this when you were younger and everything, and I want to find out what got you into magic and your creative process, because I know a lot of people are interested in that kind of stuff. But what got you into magic? Was it seeing a certain performer that you look up to that got you into magic? I know some people see David Copperfield or David Blaine on TV, or was
Yes.
it something like that? So
Yes, in fact, I was really into magic when I first saw Jeff McBride. Yes, I think it was on the French television. I was very, very young, and I saw that guy with masks producing cards,
Yeah.
because I also do card manipulation.
awesome.
Yes, I also do some card manipulation. And when I saw Jeff McBride, I was perhaps 5 or something like that, and I was totally crazy. I was there watching TV, and I was totally blown away when the cards started producing invisibly from the air. So after that, someone gave me a book, a magic book. I think it was my mother, I think, or my father. Yes. Before I had a magic set, of course, my father gave me a magic set. But when I had that magic book in my hands, believe it or not, the tricks were all very easy. When I reached the page, it teaches how to do the back palm.
Really?
Yes. And only one card, you know, not everyday object, the salt shaker through table,
Right.
all that kind of stuff. But then I reached a page where it showed how to make a card disappear. And from that moment, I realized, oh, probably that guy, Jeff McBride, is doing this with a lot of cards.
Right.
And then I started to practice manipulation all by myself. And I
That's
learned
awesome.
everything all by myself.
That's
yes.
awesome.
So it was a great inspiration.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff that you put out is very visual. Like your vision box, the latest effect that came out, where the card just pops
Yes,
out of
sketch.
the
That was me and Julio Montoro.
So good.
Yes. A
But
great magician.
a lot of the stuff, you could tell you put time into creating that stuff and think about handlings. Like can you share the vision box story? Because
Mm-hmm.
it was really interesting how you kind of created everybody has different ways of creating things.
Yes.
But the way that you created Vision Box, it was just interesting. So
Yes, yes.
there's been other things like that, but it uses shuttle pass.
Yes, it uses a shuttle pass, yes. I will show briefly in a few moments the Vision Box. But what happens is this, I've always been in love with the card to box effects. I've had every single one of them, okay? But one particular thing that I didn't like it about those versions, because they always use the shuttle pass, yes? They
Right.
always, and if you have a very important card inside, that is inside of a box because it cannot be touched. Yes, so
Right.
it makes it important until the end. It is visible if you are talking about a crystal box. Why do magicians throw a card to the other end
Right.
if it is an important piece of magic? So I think that if you have an important piece of in this case, the card inside, you should not do like this and throw the card around, because people won't see the change. Of course, they won't see the change, but some people might think something happened in there. Yes, because it's very important, no one can touch it, blah, blah, blah. And at the end, you go, oh, take the card.
Right.
This is not very natural. So I think that we magicians will start to think the other way around. So how did I come up with Vision Box? So basically I had a crystal crystal clear box at my side, and I placed a real folded card inside with the lid, okay? And then I said to myself, and this is a process that I think the really magicians should apply to their magic to make it more pure, more stronger, in my opinion. So I have a folded playing card inside of a box. How do I remove it? And the movement I did, totally natural, was I pick up the box, I place it in the tips of my hands, I remove the lid, and I plug it like this.
Right.
This was the movement. So then I started thinking, how can I come up with a method that looks like this? Because if I can actually remove a card from the box like this and switch it at the same time, it will look like nothing happened.
Right.
You know? That's why when I always perform Vision Box at tables, people go crazy with the trick.
Yeah.
Because, I explain why, because you have a folded card inside of a box, the energy, the focus of attentions is there. People are focused on the box, you place it here, you don't do anything suspicious. I do this very slowly. I remove the lid, I remove the card.
So good.
People see the card from the very beginning till the end. They see a clear box and it's their card.
Yeah.
And it's impossible for them to find out that the card was switched in that moment.
Right.
We magicians, after seeing the promo, oh, it was a switch, because also the promo says it is a switch.
Right.
But for lay people, I think that it's really a good piece of magic. I'm really proud.
Yeah,
of
and
it.
when we were at Magic Live, I mean, people were gathering around your table, and you have so many things, but I remember Vision Box, when I saw it, it's just, it looks so good, and you could perform it for yourself in the mirror, and it's kind of addicting, because you can't even
Yes.
see the switch.
Yes,
and everything. But you could definitely tell that a lot of the stuff that you create in your mind, that you put in the effort and the thought into making things look natural and everything like that. But if people were interested in seeing the effects that you have released, where would they go? And I know you have your own company.
Yes, it's João Miranda, it's my name, it's joaomiranda.com.
.com.
Yes.
And there's so many effects and trailers and everything that you guys can check out and everything. It's really, really good website and company and everything. So I'm definitely looking forward to what he's releasing in the future. But one of the things that I really like that I perform in my show is the Sketchpad Card Rise.
Yes.
And stuff, and you came out with a new version that's great, and
Yes.
The,
I'm really proud of that.
yeah.
Because I was always a big fan of Martin Lewis, the creator of Cardiographic, and I always loved when David Copperfield used to do the trick with the big pad.
Right.
Because I also do a lot of stage magic. So I talked to Martin, and I said, Martin, why do you let me produce your effect with a big pad, electronic version? So if any magician doesn't want to touch the pad, the card rises
Right.
and all of that. But was mostly for the size. I think it needed a bigger pad.
Right.
And so Martin Lewis sold me the rights to produce it, and I'm really proud of that. You
super
can program
nice guy.
everything.
Really nice guy too.
Yes, yes, it is. Yes.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited for the stuff that's coming up in the lecture that you're teaching.
Yes.
We're more than halfway through, but there's some really good stuff that you guys are going to learn. So
Yes.
Let's get started.
Let's go. So now this is a card trick, but I need to stand up. This is not for the table. Okay? I really like this trick. It's one of my favorites. Okay? Can you please shuffle once again?
Okay.
Impromptu. Okay.
Easy. Awesome.
Perfect. Thank you, Chris. Chris, can you please name any card that you like?
6 of spades.
6 of spades. Imagine for a moment that you reach the deck like this, we open, and you actually remove the 6 of spades, and we place it over here, suspending in the middle of the air.
Right.
6 of spades. Name another card.
3 of hearts.
3 of hearts. Again, imagine that I'm going through the deck, yes, like this, and removing the 3 of hearts, and placing it right aside the 6, yes?
Okay.
So imagine for a moment that both cards are actually over here. I'll try to plug one just like this. This is in fact the 6 of spades.
What?
Yes, the 6. Now watch. Watch the deck. If I squeeze like this the deck a little bit, magically the whole deck starts to morph into only one playing card. It transforms in fact only into the 3 of hearts.
Love it.
Yes, but if the 3 of hearts is actually here, that means that in my pocket I have the 6. No, in fact the 3 of hearts is in my pocket because the 6 of spades is in my left
What?
hand.
That's so good.
Thank you.
Love it.
So I created this because I created this in, actually it's true, in 2 minutes. I was performing a table opening and I need to wait 1 more hour for the guests, and I decided to grab the deck of cards and I was inspired. We can talk a little bit more about that, about the inspiration and all of that. So I decided to come up with this effect, which is very visual, very strong, and I love it. I always perform it.
It's really good.
Yeah, so let me go through it.
Yeah.
I've used the smoke watch. This is one of my inventions. Let me talk briefly about it. So basically, this is the smartwatch. Yes, it vibrates. So you don't need actually the smartwatch to perform this trick. I'm just showing if people want to enhance with a little bit of smoke, they can. So basically, the smoke comes out of here, like this.
So much smoke.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes. And the watch vibrates to know exactly when the smoke comes out.
That's what I really like about this smoke watch is, can we talk about the vibrating thing a little bit?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so you can program the watch. So it's up to how many seconds?
As many as you want.
Yeah. So
Yes.
you just hit it, boom, 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 boom,
Yes.
right when you turn it on, and you program the watch, and even putting the liquid into the watch.
It's very fast.
I mean, you get, you saw the smoke. It's ridiculous.
Yes. It's
And
a lot. yes,
everything.
yes.
But I like the warning as well. So when you hit it, it warns you right before when it goes off. So when you hit it, it vibrates, and then let's say you had it for 5 seconds, it vibrates again at like 4 seconds to give you a warning that it's going to go off.
Yes.
And everything.
So everything's self-contained. You don't need to wear any remote controls or anything. So everything is self-contained. I decided to come up with this method because magicians are always with their pens, the pen in the pockets, the decks of cards.
Right.
And if you use the remote, you'll need to trigger it. And like this is totally self-contained.
No. And it just looks, I've worn it, and it just looks like just a watch.
Yes, it really looks as a watch. That's right.
Not
yes,
suspicious.
but it's a smoke device. So regarding the card trick, I'm going to explain it. Of course, the deck is over here in my pocket. So what happens is this. So you go to a table and say, please name any card, and you name the
3 of hearts.
3 of hearts. What I'm going to do is simply search the 3 of hearts, and then I say, when I find it, I'm going to cull it. So the 3 of hearts is here, and I cull it to the top. At the same time that I say, here is actually the 3 of hearts invisibly, and I'm going to place it here, in the middle, suspended in the air. And then I shuffle, but I retain the card on top. Then I say, please, but regarding this, let me just say about this. So it's very easy, once again, to shuffle, and the card stays on top. So what I actually do, once again, is I hold it like this, and I press it with my fingers over here. And so when I start to shuffle, I'm actually holding the card like right here, and I'm going to shuffle the other cards on top. So it's here, I start to shuffle, I hold the card, just like this. Here is the 3, as you can see, and I shuffled other cards on front. Perfect. Now please tell me another card.
Ace of diamonds.
So once again, I go through here and I say, oh, here is the ace of diamonds. So I've just culled it to the top. So it's, what was the first card that you told?
I think it was a
3.
yeah, 3.
Three, okay. So we have now both cards, yes, 3 of course. Both cards here, yes? The 3 and the ace of diamonds. Now, what I'm going to do very casually is to place the top card in the bottom. So while I'm talking, I just do this, okay? So we have one selection, the 3 of hearts, in fact, on top, and in the bottom, the ace, okay? Now, what happens is, you are going to hold the deck in this position because you are going actually to palm the card, okay? With only the right hand. So this is very, very easy. So what does happen in order to do this, for people that don't know exactly how to do this, is that your index finger is going to go a little bit to the front, and then if you push it down, that will make the card pop up into direct palming. So you are here, like this, okay?
And that's just the top card.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So what happens is this. Both cards are invisibly here. And then I palm it. I have it palmed over here. Then I grab the deck. Yes. And then I'm going to produce this card in the middle of the air. Yes. So I'm going to pluck it like this. You know? When I do this, I'm going to turn around. So the card is palmed. When I'm going to produce the card here, what does happen is that my left hand is going in my pocket, and I leave the deck except the other selected card, okay? At the same time that I produce it. I'm going to do this in a fast speed, okay? So people can see. So, once again, just briefly, you palm, you are going to pluck it, and this is where this bigger motion covers the bigger movement covers the smaller one. So this is what happens here. I produce it here, and then I leave the deck except the bottom card. I'm going to do this very fast. So I can show it, sorry. So you are here. Here is the card, invisibly, like this. Then I throw it in the air. I think it's important. It creates a little bit more of misdirection. It's very important that you don't have any air, any air around.
Right.
And I don't know how to say in English, but
Yeah.
it could make the card go to the floor.
Right.
So make sure that you don't have any kind of flow, airflow. So, and then you show the card. Of course, people still think that here is the deck. Yes? So you are holding like this, you show the card and place it on top. Then I press my watch, yes? Then the smoke is produced. Now I'm not going to produce smoke, but then what is going to happen? You do this, and people can really see that the deck is totally gone. Yes? People really see the deck is totally gone, and it transforms into the second selection. Okay?
That's great.
Now, people are reacting because this is a lot of magic. You know, they are producing, the deck is transformed. Then you say, if the ace is here, that means that in my pocket I have the 3 of, no, in fact, here is the ace and here is the 3. So what happens is this. So you are here, you just transform the deck, yes? You can really show a single like this, okay? So you show a single. Then what does happen is that you are going to palm the bottom card. So what does happen after you have shown the single freely, okay? You can do these kind of things, yes? So what you simply do is with your left hand, you are going to palm the card, okay? So it's like here and here, okay? Like this. So you then say, so here is the ace, and you say, oh, if the ace is actually here, actually it's here in the right hand, you say, oh, if the ace is here, that means that here I have the 3. No, in fact, here I have the ace because the 3 is in my left hand. You know, it's a lot of magic.
Yeah.
And I honestly really like this vanishing deck.
I like that. Can you go over the move where you show it as a single, in case people like you have a double, but you kind of flick it to.
Yes, sure. Yes. So the deck is here. Yes. Like this. Put here. Go like this. And then normally I do this. So I place both cards together because this is the people really see the thickness. It's I like this because I can go like this, but I think that if you hold it like this, it's impossible that the whole deck is here. So I like this this image where nothing in my right hand, nothing in my left, only one card. I like to enhance it that way. So then, what I simply do, you can twist it like this. So, and then after you twist it, so to twist it, what I do, I simply hold the card between my middle finger and my thumb, yes, and my index simply turns the card around. And after that, what I do, I pinch the card like this, okay? So once again, you really show one card, like this, you can flick it, and you can throw it in the air.
Now, are you pinching it between your fingers? Like, are you holding it
I'm like this.
before you let go?
Sorry?
When you have the two cards and you're flicking, you're turning it around.
Yes.
When you let go, are you pinching it on the bottom first and then letting go?
Yes, yes, yes. So I'm here, I grab right here with my index and thumb, and then I let go the middle finger. Okay?
So that's what keeps it.
Yes, so it's like this and like this. And then I throw it.
I like that.
Yes.
That's great.
So after you show the three, you'll simply palm it, palm this card, and then show like this. And this is like a reverse, and the
Yeah.
brain of the spectator said, what just happened here?
Right.
You know, because don't forget, these are freely named cards. People, I like the justification of the cull, because I'm saying, oh, imagine that I'm going through the deck and I'm removing invisibly one card. That's a justification. Right. Otherwise, will be very bad, because you say, for example, you say 3 of hearts, okay? 3 of hearts. Not good.
Right.
So it's your attitude.
There's a
again.
reason. Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah, and let's talk about inspiration real quick, because I know before you were talking about inspiration, and you said that Jeff McBride inspires you. Are there any other creators that you look up to?
Creators. Let me think a little bit. I was actually watching, of course, Luís de Matos, the great Portuguese magician, when I was a kid. I always loved these TV shows. David Copperfield, I saw his shows, all the shows, every single time, you know, multiple times. I was totally obsessed with David Copperfield. I think everyone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
from the last generation of magicians,
Yeah.
I think so. But regarding curators itself, I'm not seeing at the moment a name that I could say, oh,
Right.
this was an inspiration.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love the effects that you're, and these are, are these effects that you do in your show?
Every single one.
And stuff.
Yes. Every single trick that I've performed here, I've performed in front of a real audience.
And you are a performer.
Yes. I'm a
Because
professional.
I thought you were just a creator.
No. I'm a professional magician, and most of my creations come out of necessity. For example, the smoke wads. There were other smoke devices, and I bought every single one of them. But one thing that I didn't like it was to be with cables all around me,
Right.
because when I perform, I want to be comfortable.
Right.
I don't want to feel bad the whole day just to produce smoke.
Right.
Okay, it's a great effect, but I like to be comfortable. So I
Right.
decided what will be the best way, and it was a watch. That's what started the whole thing. And I also have a team of people.
That's awesome.
That helps me a lot.
That's awesome. Can you just show the smoke watch?
Yes.
Just because I really like it, and I think people will love it.
Yes, so there is actually a very, very small tube over here. Yes, okay. And it has the smallest fan in the world, okay? Everything that you see here is made by my company. It's actually made in Portugal. Yes, so what happens is that you have a small fan that is turning when you press the button, and then the coil is actually heating a very special product that is embedded in the liquid, which is vegetable glycerin, okay? So when the coil hits, it produces smoke. Then the fan turns and it expels the smoke.
That's great.
That's what started everything.
Awesome.
Yes, that's
Awesome.
it. Yes.
And it is programmable and
Yes,
and
yes,
everything.
yes. And it's very thin as well. You know, it's very thin.
And it looks just like a watch, just like the Apple Watch.
Yes.
Stuff,
That's
so
right.
I love
yes.
it.
Thank you very much.
And if they want to get that, they would go to
JoãoMiranda.com.
Yes, that's perfect.
Yes, that's
Awesome.
right.
In case you guys did hear the fan, we're in a quiet studio. There's
Yes,
no
yes, yes.
noise.
Yes,
But
yes,
if you're
yes.
out in the real world,
Yes, of course. And
Yeah.
when I produced this, I was just like 10 inches
Close
away
to
from the mic.
Right.
In real life, it's totally impossible for anyone to hear absolutely anything about
Right.
the watch.
Right.
Yes.
Awesome.
Because when you perform, there are people around. You know, people
Right.
are talking.
There's
people,
background noise. and
Yes, if
I
you-
couldn't hear it from from where I was.
Oh, so you can
But,
see, yes.
yeah.
Yes.
But-
People at home could probably have listened.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Cool. Well, let's move on. We have a couple
Yes.
more things to do.
Yes.
And I'm pumped. I
Let's
think it'll
go.
be awesome. Let's go.
I love this one. This one actually one of my favorites of the lecture, actually. I created this for a student of mine.
Okay.
And I really love it. Can I borrow a bill? Do you have any bill
Yeah.
that I could borrow?
Yes.
Great. And I would like to ask you to please sign the bill across the face. Anyone that you like. Doesn't matter?
Do.
Okay, $1. I can see you don't trust me.
Okay.
It's fair to say.
So this is real big?
As you wish. Yes, it's your bill, so the bigger the better in this case. Okay? Perfect. Yes. I've lost
Good.
many pens. Can
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry.
You can shoot the camera. You're not deranged. That's very, very important.
So I sign my checks.
Perfect.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have said
Thank you. So, there is actually a small test that we can do to make sure if the bill is real or not. Yes, it's true. It's a test of fire, okay? If for any reason your bill actually does not burn up, it's because it's real, okay?
Okay.
Yes, I have somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, a lighter. Don't worry, it's all $1, so it doesn't really. Yes. Okay, it's gone. Do you have another one?
I have the 10.
You can try it. No, I'm just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. I can see that you are not very happy
No.
with just happened here.
I don't trust you. You lost my phone,
Yes.
and then now my dollar.
Yes, but I gave you some chips. They were very nice. Yes.
All right, it's good.
Yes.
I
So,
have
but let's play a little game. Okay. Over here, I have actually some lemons. Okay. This will be lemon number 1. Okay. Lemon number 2. Lemon number 3. And lemon number 4. Now, Chris, before you do this, let me tell you, the lemon that you choose is the lemon that we are going to use. This is number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I won't stay with. I won't say, "Oh, do you want to switch it?" Oh, the one that you choose is the one that you are going to use. Up to you.
Oh, this is gonna make me so mad.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
2.
2.
Yes.
Do you want to change your mind or not? It's up to you.
3. 3.
3.
Yes.
Number 3.
Yep.
Do you want to change
No.
your mind?
No.
No.
That's
Do
it.
you want to stick with the 3?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Number 3. Chris, do you have any particular reason for having chosen that lemon instead of the other ones? Any particular
Because I
reason?
know
or?
if I picked 2, I would have regretted it, and I changed it to 3.
Okay. Perfect. It was fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very.
I want you to see that I don't have nothing in my hands. Nothing.
Nothing.
This is going to do. I'm going to do this very clearly. Okay. I'd like the close-up shot, please, over here, so everyone can see. I'm not doing anything at all.
Gosh dang it.
Fair enough.
Super fair.
Let me open it. I think it's a bill inside.
Yes.
Yes, you can come super closer, please. I want everyone to see that it's really in the middle. And Chris, can you please take it out?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
If it has your name on it, you choose any lemon.
Super fair.
Super fair. Yes.
That's the best Bill and Lemon I've ever seen.
Thank you.
That is really good.
Thank you very much.
I don't know how you did that.
Really?
No. No. Am I going to regret, like...
I really love it. I think it could be a magician fool. I don't know, but
I think so. Did it
Yes.
fool you guys? Did it fool you? Did it
yes.
fool you guys?
Great. I'm happy for that.
Wow.
I created this actually for a student of mine, as I told you. Okay. His name is José Pedro. He's now a student in England. He's a very good magician. I really like his work. He's going very far in his art. I know that you'll be watching this, so I want to give him some force also.
Yeah.
So let's go right into the explanation.
Yes.
Okay. I think this concept is a little bit different than the other Bill to Lemons, yes. Because what happens with the other versions is that you don't have this fair choice. So once again, the creative process started like for me, what will be the best built lemon I could create? And will be having lemons on top of a table, and the spectator could choose any lemon. Yes?
Right.
So I started, how can I do this? Okay? So I will explain you exactly how this works. Okay? First of all these lemons have something, which is this. Okay? They have a cut like this. Okay? And now I'm going to explain you how to prepare the lemon itself. Okay?
Wow.
Yes. So I have something here, so I don't ruin the table. Like this. Like this. So you are going to need some napkins and an X-Acto knife. Okay? So the preparation goes like, oh, and a lemon, of course. So what does happen is this. I'm going to take this. So first of all, you need to mark the lemon with a Sharpie. So normally what I do is I take a bill and I fold it, okay? Like this. So I know more or less the size. And I place it on top of the lemon, just like this, okay? And then with the Sharpie, what I do is to place some lines over here, around, okay? Normally I give a little bit of space, okay? So I don't want the hole to be actually very close to the bill. So I give some margins like this, okay? So here, over here, is actually the cutout. I think that people at home can actually see. Yes? So this is the first part. Now the second part is that you are going to need an X-Acto knife. So you take it, because normally in these tricks the hole that the magicians do are round. Now
Right.
it's a rectangle.
Right.
So you, with X-Acto knife, you are going all the way like this through your lines, okay? Yes? And you are going to unpeel it. Like this, okay? This is the first part. Now you will need a lot of napkins for the next part. So what I simply do is I fold the napkin like this, okay? And you can also use a spoon, okay?
Okay.
For explanation purpose, I won't use a spoon. So you place your index finger very hard there, okay? And you are going to actually remove part of the lemon. Just like this, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. More or less into the middle of
Right.
the lemon, okay? So there is a little cavity in there. And then, also one thing that I've seen magicians perform this trick is that when they open the lemon, the bill is actually totally soaked into the lemon. It's not into the juice. I think that you should not give it totally dry, but
Yeah.
I think that it's better, otherwise it'll create a mess. And so you place a napkin inside, and you can leave it like for 5 minutes. You can actually go like this, okay? Like so. So one more, like this. Okay, I need to open a little bit more. Okay, I think it's fair enough, like this, okay? Perfect. All good? Yes. So let me just, for now, clean the lemon, like this. Okay, you can check. Yes, all fine.
Perfect.
Yes.
So you dug it out to about middle.
About middle, yes.
Okay. Awesome.
So the next part, let me just place the microphone over here. So the next part is this. So what does happen is that you should use a knife like this, okay? It must use a big blade, okay? Like this. I will explain you why. Of course, let me just clean mine for now. Okay. More or less. Okay, you should place some water, but for explanation purposes, it's fine. Okay, it's nice. So what does happen is that you are going to load, basically, the move is this. I'm going to explain the change. I'm going to explain how to switch the bill, but for now, let's go directly into the most important part, okay? which is the load. So all of the lemons that I retrieve from my briefcase all have this cutout. So normally I just place it like this, so no one can see it. You can actually, it's impossible.
So good.
It's right here, okay? So then the move goes like this. When you retrieve the knife, you hold the bill like this, okay? And then I say, after you chose this lemon, I'm right like this, and then I do the move. Why did you choose this lemon? Any particular reason? So it's all, once again, with the attitude, okay? So it's like here, like this, okay? I'm going to,
Then behind the scenes.
yes, behind the scenes. So I'm going to do this in slow motion. I say, why did you choose this lemon? You know, it's
Easy.
like very easy.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this in fast speed once again. So I'm here, yes. Why did you choose this lemon? Any particular reason? And now, the great thing is that when you place it there, it's really clear because watch, you can actually hold it because it really holds the bill inside, you know? Like it doesn't come off that easy. So you can actually go like this and this is so clear, I think.
Yeah.
This is so magical because you say, you chose this one, you can choose this, this, and this. With a very simple move, you have a great built lemon. Now, it's very important that when you cut, I'm going to grab my dish. Oh, some napkins over here, okay? So it's very important that when you cut the lemon, okay? Let me please, I don't want to ruin the close-up. Okay, I think it's nice.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So when you cut the lemon, it's very important that you not cut like the other versions all the way around. So what you simply do, you cut here into the middle, okay? You place the knife, and then you help with your thumb. So when you open, you actually help pushing it further to the middle like this, at the same time that you are opening. It's the perfect excuse to place the thumbs. No one can see, it's impossible, okay? So when you open like this, people can actually see the bill right there, and then I say, there is a bill inside, and I pause. This is very magical. I want you to remove it. Then you go, you can remove it. Yes, you can remove it, please. Inside, perfect. I helped a little bit. And there is, in fact,
That's really good.
thank you.
I didn't even think, but because when you took the lemons out, you're so nonchalant. Like I got some lemons here, and everything. Like I didn't even think that.
Yes. It's nice because, once again, it's all about the attitude, okay?
Right.
Because if you are very quiet and you suddenly do, why did you show this lemon? It's
Right.
not very normal. So it always, the secret to this trick is actually about your energy, and
Right.
everything together gives the perfect illusion.
Yeah, this
You know?
this definitely fooled me.
Yes.
And then and then the switching the bill.
Ah, yes, of course. I forgot. I
the-
will. Yes. I will explain. Yes. So it's very, very easy. How I switch it is very easy. So I take a little bit of flash paper. Okay, a little bit of flash paper, like this, and I roll it like so. Okay, just a little bit like this, and I place this in my left pocket. And in my right pocket, I also have a lighter, okay? Once again, I suggest that you choose a color that contrasts to the background of of what you are wearing. So it's very easy. So here is the bill. I fold it. I say the thing about the fire, blah, 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 blah. And then I say, let's see if the bill is actually real or not, okay? So what I do is this. I'm going to take the lighter. And I don't find it because I'm going to grab the flash paper, and then I do this. Oh, it's here. Very easy. I let the real bill inside. Here I have the flash paper, and then it's very easy. Simple matter of lighting it on. Then I need to get rid of this. Yes, I need to get rid of the lighter. So it's very easy. I go like this. That's it. And here I actually have the bill in my right hand.
Can you talk about the fold of the bill? Like how do you fold it up
Yes,
into
sure.
that?
So once I have the bill over here, okay, I simply, because I want it in a little packet, so the best way is go from the left to the right, then to the bottom to the top, left, right, bottom, top, and then I give another fold more, okay? So it's like this small, and that's it. It's very easy.
Awesome.
This is a great trick, very easy. I think it's
Really
a magician fooler, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Some magician might not notice. If they blink this movement, they have no way
Fold
to
me.
find out how it is.
Fold me. And then another thing that I think that they should note is when you're tracing it on the lemon, when you have it folded,
Yes.
when you trace it, it's a little bit bigger than the bill itself. So when you load it in there, you have plenty of room, right?
Yes, that's very important. Otherwise, you can actually ruin the trick.
Right. Okay.
Yes,
Awesome.
that's very important.
So good. That is.
Thanks. I also have another build to lemon that I can show you. This one is a little bit easier, okay? But I always do this trick at table hopping.
Okay.
This version that I'm going to show you. So imagine that you just gave me the bill. Let's say just signed it. Yes, perfect. Now watch this. I'm going to take your bill. I'm going to fold it like this. Okay. And what happens is that I would like to ask you, Chris, to please hold my wrist. Then I reach you like this. Okay. You can please hold my wrist. Yes. And basically what I did, I placed it in the thumb tip. Okay.
Okay.
And then I say, oh, here is my pen, which is my magic marker. Oh, here it is. Please hold it with your other hand.
Oh.
Yes, and 3 taps without breaking my bones, and it's gone. Yes? Then I talk, blah, 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 and I say, I have a small gift for you. Yes, I have a small gift for you that is actually inside of my bag over here. Okay? Then I give this to you. Then I do a card trick. Okay? And then I say, oh, you are holding this since the very beginning. Yes? And I take it out like this. This bag is a little bit small. Okay. I take it and I simply open it. So you are holding the bag since the very beginning. I can do like this very, very clearly. Yes. And then when I open it like this.
Like that.
Yes. You can go like this. It's really inside.
I like that.
Yes. You can remove it. And it's your bill. So this is another version, not the magician fuller.
Yeah.
It's more of a classic.
It's good.
But I like it as well. So for that you need this, which is a
Core,
yes.
apple core, I think that's what we call it.
It's the name. Yes.
Yeah.
So what does happen? And let me grab some napkins. This version is very easy, and some of my friends say, "Oh, you are crazy! You are going to prepare a lot of lemons to use in every table." But I don't care. This is my ending to every single table hopping magic that I do. Really, it really is. So what I do is this: you grab this, okay, and you plug it from this end, and you twist it at the same time that you push it. Like this. Okay? Like so.
And are you going all the way?
Yes, almost until the other end. Okay? Okay. Now, if this happens like this, you can simply go with your fingers and remove this part. Okay? So, you remove it. In this case, I'm just going to leave it here. It's for explanation
Okay.
purposes. Okay? And then, you place it inside of a bag. Okay? But when you place it inside of a bag, and when you close the bag like this, you must actually leave a little bit of the lemon protruding like this.
Okay.
Okay? And then I simply place this in my
Your pocket.
pocket like this. So the only thing you will need for this is a pen and a thumb tip. Okay? So this is a very fast thing, but normally when I do this at table hopping, of course that I load, I give the bag, then I perform 7 minutes of magic, and then I go to the final end,
Right.
which is this trick. Okay, I don't do it as direct as I'm doing it, right now. Okay, so you have the thumb tip right here. I say to the spectator to please hold. I remove the thumb tip. Okay, to hold my wrist, which they do. Okay. Then you say you do this. Oh, by the way, I'll give you my pen. What I do inside my my pocket is this, and I leave this there, at the same time that I remove the pen. Okay. So you make it vanish, blah, 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 very easy. So then, when you are going to place the pen in your pocket, you have actually, you retrieve the bill. And then it's a simple matter, when you go to the bag, you can actually feel the hole, okay? So you can feel. So I'm going to do this on the outside, so everyone can see what is happening here. So here is the bill, okay? So the bill is folded like this, and what I simply do, I simply plug it at the same time that I close the bag like this. So then it's a simple matter of opening the bag. You can actually show it like this, placing your thumb, and that's it.
I love that.
You cut it, and that's it.
Yeah. So do you recommend certain lemons, like the bigger ones for this one, or smaller?
No, for this one, must be smaller.
okay.
Yes. But for the other method, the other that you said you liked it,
The bigger lemons.
the bigger the better. Yes, because you need space to cover the bill.
Okay.
It's your bill. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank
you
you,
need some
sir.
space if you need a napkin.
That's great.
Yes.
Awesome. Nice. I
Yes.
love it.
Thank you.
So what else we got? We got one more?
Yes, one more, and
One
then we'll
more?
talk a little bit about the
Awesome.
Vision Box
Yeah.
and all that. So this one is the card to clear box that I invented before Vision Box. Okay, so there it is. I'm going to show you exactly what happens. So you know the thing. So you can choose any card you like. Doesn't really matter. Any card is fine. Six of diamonds, great card. You sign it. Yes, you sign it across the face.
Okay.
Perfect. You do the ambitious card routine, of course, or any card routine that you like. For this matter, I'm simply going to place the card here, and that's it, blah, blah, blah. You can place your hand on top. Yes, place your hand on top. Yes, like this. It's totally gone. Yes, of course, you have Mercury card folded the card, and then you are going to do the switch, okay? So what has happened is this. I'm going to show you first, okay? So here it is. A card inside, yes? Yes. Nothing.
Wow.
Can you please take it? And there it is.
That's really good.
Yes, I created this, but once again, I don't like the shuttle pass, so what happens?
Ah.
Yes, you have this extra piece over here, so it really looks like it is your hand, okay? And when you have it covered by the edges, you can't see anything. So you end in this position, which is very, very natural, and people can't really see. After they remove the card, when you lift it, you can simply classic palm it and give it for examination.
Examination, yeah.
Or that's it. So you must simply scan your hand, okay, in a printer. You scan it,
Right.
you cut, and that's it. The only thing you must do is to place. I place a little bit of magician wax in there because I want the piece to be a little bit leveled like this.
Okay.
Okay. So everyone. Otherwise, because it's the very same size of the bottom. Okay. So what I simply do. Once I have the card here and I have the card like this palmed, I push it with my thumb, then I do this, I'm holding with my thumb, and then I place it like this. And it's a perfect illusion. You can't see anything. The camera
so
will
good.
try to catch it, but it's very, very
Yeah.
difficult.
Looks so good.
Yes, like this. And that's it.
Nice. And then if they want to, can they make these?
Yes, actually, you can get this box. This one, I think, it's from Wayne Dobson.
Okay.
Yes, the 360.
Okay.
Yes, it's so I use this box only to create this effect.
Right.
Yes.
I love that.
That's where I got
great.
this plexiglass box.
And all you have to do is just scan your hand.
Yes, you scan
Cut
your
it
hand.
out?
Yes, you make it like this.
And then
So-
with the pressure, when you push down, it you don't want to push down so hard that it sticks to the wax, right?
Right. So you are here. You can actually lift it.
Okay.
Okay. So it's like this. You go like this. It
okay.
falls. Then you push your thumb here. You make the shuttle pass, and then you let it fall like this, and you are like this. Then you go like this,
Looks really
and
good.
you have the piece actually in classic.
That's
palm.
awesome.
Yes, I created this in a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's
it.
so good. So good.
Yes. So let's talk about Vision Box. It is
Yeah, yeah.
right here. Over
If
here.
you guys haven't seen this, you guys are going to want to get this. This is really good.
Yes, so there are a lot of advantages over other versions with the Vision Box. The first of all is that you can actually show the piece to the audience. It's another great thing. You can really show the piece before placing it inside of the box. Yes. It also really looks like a folded card because it has this fold over here. Okay. So it really seems like the card is in there, and the switch itself, of course. So here is the card palmed. You show the box like this. Yes.
So good.
Like this.
Ah, you guys missed it.
I knew
is
it
so
again.
good. That is so good.
So, and you use this pin basically to remove the bottom part. So, like this. Nice. I think it's a nice shot, yes. And it's
When I ended up getting this, it was so addicting. I had to do it. I just kept doing it in the mirror because it fools your eye. You can't
yes,
even-
yes, yes. I think it's
see
very,
that.
very nice. Yes, it's called Vision Box. I really like this
I
trick.
love that.
Thank you very much.
I love that.
Yes. So I think that's the creative process that I think that magicians should actually have with the magic that they make. And
Right,
I
right.
think it's very important.
Yeah, and you could definitely tell the stuff that, like I said before, that you create, that you put in the time to make the handlings natural and stuff. I mean, you wouldn't, if you had something in a box, you would reach in and take it out. You wouldn't
That's right.
go like that. So limiting the amount of movement that you do.
That's right.
Stuff, making it more natural.
And Chris, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the lecture.
But you have to. The lecture's great. I love it. But there's one thing that I haven't seen that I've seen the trailer for, but I really want to see in person. Mm-hmm. You have to do Rejoined.
Okay, I have it here.
Can you?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
I can
Awesome.
show you. Yes.
I love it.
Oh, nice.
No.
I can show you. So this is the invention of Julio Montoro. I produced the cards that I'm going to show in a few seconds, the gimmick. It's my company that produced everything, but it was actually Julio Montoro, the original creator of this effect, okay? So deck of cards, all the cards are different, all of them. Can you please tell me stop in any card that you want?
Stop.
Over here. Any particular reason or it was just...
No, just.
Oh, perfect. In this case, it's the king, yes?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to sign the card, but not from the face. I want you to sign it from the back, okay? Can you please place your signature over here in this part? In this part, over here.
Do that.
Perfect. And I'm going to write my name as well, okay? João.
Gotta remember that.
Yes, João. So I want everyone to see a close shot of these signatures. It's very important, okay? It's my signature and Chris' signature. Very good?
Yeah, fair.
Yes, perfect.
Super fair.
Yes. So I want you to see this very, very carefully. Yes, you can come closer a little bit. Yeah. Yes. So one card, both signatures. I can't be fairer than this.
No.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Watch. Both halves. Here is my signature, and here is your signature.
Legit.
Right?
Yeah.
Watch. Most magicians restore cards like this. I'm going to try to do it a little bit differently, okay? Watch. I think that
What?
both parts are actually melted together. I want you to see this is actually only one playing card, and you can keep it as a souvenir.
That is really good.
And with both signatures, the card is fused.
That's really good.
Yes, I like it a lot.
I like that.
So I'm going to, this is called Rejoined. I produced this with Julio Montoro, a great talented magician from Spain. I'm going to show you exactly what everyone receives. It's gimmicked cards, very, very specially made.
You
So-
get plenty.
Yes, you get 60.
Wow.
Actually. And so the cards are like this. So in this case, the King of Diamonds. And the clients receive the King of Diamonds, the Queen of Hearts, the Jack of Clubs, and King of Spades. Because if you want to do this from table to table, you don't want to be using the same card. That's why I decided to include this. So what happens is that this part folds over. and you can't really see anything.
Wow.
You know? Yes, like this. So the preparation is this. I simply place my signature over here beforehand, okay? Like this. And you can even see a detail that I placed it into this creation, which is, this really looks, I don't know if camera can see, but really seems like the card was ripped.
Right.
But it was not. It's part of the design.
Wow.
Yes. This is really looks, if you look at this, it really looks like the car was ripped. And this, this not, let's say, a straight line, you know, this edge adds some kind of wave, so
Right.
it really looks like it was ripped. So, the preparation is this. You have the gimmicked card, and you take out the King of Diamonds, and you place the gimmicked card in the bottom of the deck, okay, like this, and the real King of Diamonds over here. So you can show the deck. You can even force classic, doesn't matter. So a spectator touches the card, or like the force that I just did. So I simply cut it, I hold a break, I do this, then I show you the king. You can actually look at it, so people can, first of all, really examine the card.
Right.
Yes, and then you place it over the gimmicked card, okay? And then you say, I don't want you to sign the card from the face. I want you to sign it from the back. And you do this, and you place reverse, so the gimmicked card is over
Okay.
here, okay? So then you place your signature over here, Chris, if you don't mind, once again.
You just place it on them.
Over here? No, it's
Oh,
over
I'm
here.
sorry.
Yes, because my signature is in the other place, so you must place it there. Then I sign it exactly like the piece I signed before. Perfect. And then, this is very good because when you hold it like this, people can't see. This is so clean.
That looks really good.
Yes, because there is my signature, your signature, nothing more, no extra pieces, or their things so, yes? So then, what I simply do is when I fold the card, I simply rip it, okay, in the middle, like this. So basically, I have here the final piece, and the piece with my signature over here. And now I'm going to switch them. How? Very, very easy. You place here the gimmicked card, like this, like so, and then you twist it, like this, okay? So, here is the gimmicked card. So what I'm basically doing is with my left thumb, I'm going to pivot this part right over,
okay.
like this, okay? So this part will go to the front. So I'm like this, yes, I do this, then I fold this part over, and I can do this. I can release,
Yeah.
you know? And this,
Wow.
for them it's almost done. Then here is the extra piece. Then you simply turn it like this. At the same time that you crease, here is the piece. And then this is amazing souvenir.
Really good.
Yes,
I love it. This is so good.
yes.
Nice.
And you can place this part on
Right.
the lap or where you want to.
And this is called
Rejoint.
Rejoint.
Yes.
Awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
That's really good. I love that effect. I have to get it. Definitely, definitely. But that's it. That's the lecture.
Yes,
Right?
it is.
Tons of great stuff, real workers, stuff that he does in real life. I mean, that's you perform with this.
That's
So,
right. Yes.
I love it. So thank you guys so much for coming to At the Table. Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure,
I
Chris. Thanks
appreciate
for
it.
having me.
It's a killer lecture, first time.
Yes.
It's the best. So thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.